I built a friend with 3 pieces plastic.
We see that in our society, in families, in friendship, at workplaces, we can't avoid arguments, right?
Yes.
So how do we solve arguments in a manner that we will not offend anyone?
Yeah, that's a very good question. One thing that I've noticed is that arguments are inevitable,
Yes.
be it at family level, at the workplace, be it you board a transport or wherever. So we have to bear in mind that while it's in the process of making an argument with someone, we are losing the person.
Yes.
That's the reason why you notice that if someone knows that you're not paying attention to what they are listening, you'd find that they would have blocked you altogether. They will be listening, but their mind will be elsewhere. So it's very important to know how to solve arguments. And one of the most important things that people do not take into consideration is that they haven't mastered the art of communication. You see, I have read one of the most powerful books written by Stephen Covey, in which he said that we must seek to understand, then be understood. It's a very good deep thought. Why am I saying that? You see, when you want someone to understand you, you have to understand their point of view, where they're coming from and where they're going, so that you become an effective communicator. You see, the goal of communication is not to impress people with a string of vocabulary.
Yes.
The goal of communication is to convey a message. You understand?
Yes.
So communication now becomes a means to an end. We don't board the transport for the sake of enjoyment. It's a means to an end. We want to go somewhere. We want to reach a certain destination. So if you study very well, you notice that the word communication comes from a Latin word, communis, which means common ground. So when you want to be an effective communicator, you have to practice good listening skills, and also you have to be in a position of understanding people's point of view, where they are coming from, so that you become effective in understanding them. You see, it is a natural human instinct to want to be heard.
Yes.
Every time you meet someone, they would want to talk more about them than you. So it's very important to become a very good listener, so that you don't destroy relationships. It's very important to master communication. It's very important, because you'll find that if you don't have good communication skills, you ruin relationships, not only in your family, but even in your workplace. There are certain people whom you can't work with, not because they are bad, but because they don't have and they don't understand the dynamics of communication. So it's very good to understand communication.
I see a lot of people, they tend out to lose someone over an argument. If you see, especially in relationships.
Exactly.
Yes.
Yeah.
So I think this will be very helpful.
Exactly.
Thank you very much.
Because if you notice that the more you argue with someone, the more you are creating a rift between you.
No.
That will be hard to mend. So it's good to understand communication. Be in a position of listening to people with the intent of listening, not with the intention of responding.
Oh yeah. Yes, a lot of people, they tend to defend themselves.
Which is a bad thing.
Yeah, in argument.
Yes.